Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jackie and we're going to do another twin flame reading for you. See what's going on with you and your twin flame and your journey that you're on together. All right, so we're going to see what Spirit has to tell us about the person on your mind. All right, Spirit, what do you need to tell us today for the collective about their twin flame and their twin flame journey? Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And as always, masculine energies can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. They're just energies. All right. So first card out, we have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay. What else do we have, Spirit? Okay. We have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. And time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Okay. So obviously your person is upset because they were dishonest about at least one thing. They had a certain outcome in mind or a certain way that this was supposed to work out, and obviously expectations did not happen the way they expected. And I guess you all have been in separation for so long, or not together at least, that now they're afraid that it might be too late for them to take action. So we have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. And that's one of the cards that came out of the pre-shuffle as well. Unexpected outcome did too, actually. What else do you have for us, Spirit? For the collective and their twin flame. Okay. We have irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So obviously they are understanding here that there's no one out there like you, and that is true. Especially to your twin flame or your divine counterpart, most definitely. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Okay, we have conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Yeah. So obviously it's a no contact. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Whoa, gosh, that flew across the room. Let's see here. Oh boy. Here we go. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Yeah. And it just like flew across the room. It hit the wall next to me, actually. Yeah. Oh gosh. These third parties, I'm telling you, man. I see them all over readings. My readings as well as other ones that I watch. I mean, a lot of third party issues going on here. All right, what else do we have here? We have self-love. I am still trying to heal. And gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. One more card for a Spirit, if you don't mind. The collective. Okay. We have broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, obviously your person lied about something. They could have lied about the third party. There could be other things that they lied about also. But there was, whether you knew about the third party or not, or whether you found out about the third party and maybe left this person, or maybe your person just didn't treat you the right way. But yeah, and then you might have walked away. There could have been multiple scenarios here. Just take it that as it resonates for your situation. But obviously, your person had a certain plan in mind. whether he was planning on keeping you and this third party, or maybe they were planning on getting rid of the third party. I'm not sure what their exact plan was, but obviously you all are in no contact here, and it's been long enough that they're afraid that they've taken a little too long dealing with this. It's obviously caused a lot of stress. I'm sure it has for you as well. They're taking a lot, quite a while to heal, which everybody has different timelines as far as their healing process. So but they are shattered. They do know that no one else can love the way you do, and they really miss hearing your voice. But for whatever reason, they're also afraid of what other people will think. So maybe they're afraid that people will find out that that they were juggling two people, and they are worried that people will talk badly about that. Maybe maybe there are other things too. Let's try one more deck here and see if we can get some ideas as far as what that might be about. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Spirit. Do you have any other information that you can give us to clarify the collective's twin flame here? What might be going on between the two parties? Okay. Again, we have time, delay, procrastination, and too busy. So yeah, obviously they're taking a long time here. I'm not sure what the timeline is, but yeah, obviously two cards here mentioning time, so they've been really taking their time with this. Probably not wanting to give up both you and the third party, and I'm sure that you all walked away because you just couldn't deal with it anymore. Understandable, absolutely. I don't know how anybody would want to be stuck in a third party situation. We've got paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. So maybe their third party has found out about you as well, and maybe they're causing problems for your person, but they're guarded about something. Paranoid. Maybe that's part of what they're afraid other people will think. It could be what that's about. We have toxic, drama, arguments, and incompatible. So I am feeling, they say that, the way you love them can't be matched. So, and they're shattered that you're gone. I don't feel that the toxicity is from you all. I mean, you all are most likely healing as well. And, trying to elevate and glow up here, or else, you wouldn't be watching a tarot reading. So, I'm feeling like their third party is toxic, or their relationship is toxic, that there's a lot of drama going on. There are arguments. I think your person feels like they're incompatible. Not sure why they're still there, but maybe they're just realizing now that they've been with you and, met you as their twin flame and realized what like true love really is. They're realizing that their person that they had before that, or if they left you for a third party, they just realize that they are not you, and they're like, oh my gosh, we're just not compatible. So we have intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness, and I am not feeling that that is what your person has with this other third party. I feel like that is what they miss from being with you. Absolutely. I'm feeling like this third party is absolutely toxic. What else do you have to tell us, Spirit? Anything about this third party, possibly? We have salty, bitter, angry, and petty. Yeah, that's, I hate to say that's, oh, I just got chills. That is the third party. So something's going on there with this third party. that this person that your person got with or was with when they met you, it just depends on the situation. Like I said, take it as it resonates. But yeah, this person is toxic. Your person has finally realized that that is the relationship that they have. It's incompatible. It's full of drama. Um, they're obviously missing the mutual respect and unity and closeness that you all had, so they don't have that with the other person. And this third person, is feeling bitter, angry, and petty. I think they found out about you. Maybe they saw your person like looking at old photos of you or text messages or something, and wanting to hear your voice and just reminiscing. And I think maybe, um, yeah, I think that they're getting annoyed and angry. So the paranoia card, I mean, that paranoid card, that could be both your person and the third party. The third party might be cautious and insecure because they know that your person is wanting to be with you. It also could be your person if this third party is, as toxic as they are, and if they're getting angry. I mean, and there's drama, arguments, and stuff like that. Like, Lord only knows what might be going on there. I don't know why they stay. Spirit, what's going on here with this third party? If you can tell us any more information. Let's see what else we can tell the collective, just to give us a little more info here. Okay. We have Archangel Michael. Protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. So I think Archangel Michael has your back. He's one of the most awesome archangels. I mean, they're all great, but I love Archangel Michael. And I think he stepped in and brought in some divine intervention to get you out of there because of all of this toxicity that was going on. Yeah. So if you were around at all when your person was with this third party, Archangel Michael is protecting you, and he's also protecting you from, the third party right now as well. All right, so we've got two cards that came out. We have Two-Faced, Double Life, Cheater, and Backstabber. So, I mean, I did ask Spirit to give us some more information about this third party. And the Two-Faced card did come out, but I mean, the Two-Faced card, this could be both the third party and your person. I mean, if your person was living a double life and trying to have two people at the same time, I mean, obviously that's considered a double life. And, maybe, they were obviously cheating with somebody, unless all parties were, knowledgeable, they, and knew about each other and were okay with it. But, dishonesty, cheater, backstabber, I mean, that it could be what happened here. But, I think that maybe their third party might also be a cheater and a backstabber too. We'll have to see. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. So yeah, which we've had two cards now about them being exhausted. I think that's more your person, but what else do you have to tell us about this third party, Spirit? Just to give us a little more insight, if you don't mind, please. We have tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. So I think both of them, both your person and the third party, are both stressing out here with this situation. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. So your person obviously is hanging around with a dead relationship here. They know it's dead. For some reason, they're hanging on. And I think maybe the third party might be hanging on as well. I'm not sure why, but yeah, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of being burnt, burdened, burnt out. A lot of toxicity, a lot of drama going on. And obviously there was a lot of cheating and backstabbing. So, wow. Yeah, that's too much drama for me. Okay. We'll get into tarot and see. All right. Ah. Okay. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about the collective's twin flame here and what might be going on with this situation, please? Okay. So the first card that came out is the Emperor. All right. So the thing about the Emperor, I mean, I think that your person actually sees you as the Emperor. The Emperor is stable. He's a boss. She, they, I should say, our boss. Because the Emperor, even though it's a male on here on the card, obviously, like we say, masculine energy can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. We all have, both inside of all of us, as I always tell and remind everybody. But yeah, I think that your person is seeing you as the Emperor. You are elevated. You are, at a higher timeline. You're the one that walked away from this, and obviously your person's in some low vibration and low vibrational relationship here with this third party. Even just trying to have a third party, and there's drama, there's toxicity. They're basically in devil energy, and so that's really not embodying what the Emperor is, especially upright. So I feel like your person sees you as the Emperor. Like I said, you're the boss. You are the head of, the head of the household. You're in charge here. You're stable. And then also what came out was the Knight of Cups. So I feel like that's how your person is feeling about themselves. That they want to come in, they feel emotional, they do have love for you, and they want to come in and bring that cup of love to you. So it could be that they're getting away from this third party, possibly. We'll have to see what is going on. Spirit, what other information do you have to tell us for the collective about their twin flame and the journey that they're on here? Okay, we had a couple cards that came out. We have the Six of Cups. So this could be a past life connection. Obviously, twin flame, a lot of times they are past life. And it could be also that you've known this person for quite a while. They're probably reminiscing, looking at, like I said, looking at old photos, and maybe rereading some text messages. It could be any of those things. But yeah, they're definitely thinking about you. This is also a card of reconciliation as well. And then we have Justice. So yeah, so they are being called to come in and make this right with you, and balance those scales. So what else do you have to tell us, Spirit? Okay. So what just popped out was the Six of Swords. Yep. So it looks to me, looking at these cards, that your person is either wanting to leave that third party situation that's causing so much, stress and toxicity, and move on to calmer waters with you. Either they are planning on doing that, or they are doing that, or have done that already. So that's a good sign. At least they're in the right mindset, and they're trying to heal. So that's good too. What else do you have to tell us, Spirit? Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, coming in to bring you stability. So they want to come in as the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You know, granted, if they see you as the Emperor, they're still a little, you know, they're not really at your level as far as, you know, vibration, but yeah. So we also have the Three of Swords that came out. So I think they know they've caused a lot of heartbreak here. And I think, you know, not only did they break your heart, but they broke their own heart with whatever this dishonesty was. And, you know, however they treated you. So, and then we also have what came out was the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So they're really holding on to you. They do not want to let you go because they know that you're irreplaceable. Yeah. What else do you have to tell us, Spirit? A couple more cards, please. Okay. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So your person wants an equal give and take with you. So if the relationship prior to now, you know, or prior to your walking away was more like one-sided, which that's the way it seems, especially with the Six of Pentacles coming out here. They want to give more than they did before. It's possible that because they were juggling two people, that they just were overwhelmed and didn't, you know, have enough in their cup to give to two people, which, you know, I would not be surprised if that's what happened and, you know, made you walk away. Obviously, they were dishonest about at least, you know, maybe the third party, if not more than that. But yeah, it looks like they do not want to let you go. They know they broke your heart. They want to make things right with you and move on to calmer waters here and bring you, you know, their cup and, you know, their pentacles also, and, you know, give you equal give and take here. Ooh, goodness. Okay. And then I just flipped out here. We have the Ten of Swords here. So yeah, they are really, really upset about all of this. And they know they put swords in your back from stress, and you know this is how they're feeling right now because they don't know if you're going to take them back or not. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I'll get a couple of these love oracles, and then maybe we'll close out. Maybe get some advice and then close out. All right. All right, Spirit, what do you have to tell us? What kind of messages from the collective's twin flame to them do you have for us? What messages do you have? Okay. I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Because they've got these 10 swords in their back. They know they've put swords in your back as well as these Three of Swords here. And you know, they're paying the price. They miss you. You know, maybe they didn't think you'd walk away. I don't see how you know you'd be treated that way, however you were treated, and you would stay in that situation. But for whatever reason, they felt like you would maybe stay there. Okay. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. So they plan on coming in. That makes it sound to me like they are definitely planning on coming in, and they do want to see you again. They're hoping to make this right with you. What else do you have to tell us, Spirit? Okay. Oh, we got two. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I am healing. Please be patient with me. Okay. And that's basically what this card down here, or this one right here, actually, I'm still trying to heal. Again, I am healing. Please be patient. So it is true that everybody kind of goes through the healing process at different times. And it takes people, you know, different amounts of time to go through healing. Some people heal really fast. Some people it takes a little longer. It might have to do too with how many things that they are healing, or how difficult it is for them to heal. And then we also have, you don't realize how perfect you are to me, which kind of, again, talks about the irreplaceable. That's basically to me saying the same thing. So, oh, that's so sweet. So they really do care, and they really do love you. They know they fumbled you. Oh goodness, they really fumbled you. They know it, and I feel like they want to make it up to you. They do want to make things right with you. Okay, so we've got a few cards that came out as far as the advice. We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time, which is what you did. I believe the collective is the party that walked away. You stepped into your power, you knew your power, and you said, enough's enough. Even though you're my twin flame, I cannot do this anymore, and you're not treating me well, and I deserve to be treated better. So bravo. Yes, that's the right thing to do. We have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, you can't just go with whatever somebody says. Even if this person was saying, trying to string you along and maybe breadcrumb you, telling you that things would change, and that they would give you more at one point or another, maybe more time, more of anything, more of what was in their cup, actually. And yeah, it's not just about agreeing. You need to stand up for yourself, which goes along with the power, and that's exactly what you did. Okay, and then we have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So basically saying to follow your heart, try not to think too many things, and using your mind, because the mind can overthink sometimes. But, try to just go with your heart. And, if and when this person does come back in, because it looks like they plan on doing that, maybe have a nice, serious conversation. Hopefully they'll be honest with you about whatever this dishonesty was, and maybe the toxicity that's going on, and what was going on as far as how they were treating you, and dealing with both yourself and the third party. So yeah, hopefully you all can have a good conversation, and even if you just have closure that way and walk away, you'll know that you did the best that you could, and I'm sure that you did anyway. But at least you'll know what had happened on the other side. But yeah, okay. So this is your twin flame reading. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, especially if this resonated with you. I'd love to find out. And, it helps my channel grow as well. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, namaste.